out, especially as the fielding side. If you're going for boundaries, you start feeling the pressure. And of course, that then changes the whole body language and tempo of the fielding unit. And you've got good power hitters, that's what they tend to do. Change the tempo of the match, they get it swinging in their favour.
First ball in the HBL PSL for Ehsan Ali. And he's off the mark straight away. Might even think of a second. Yeah, Shane Watson wants it as well, so that's good running. 3 from the first over. In the inner ring, and the ricochet will get them back for a second. Well, this is Shan Masood in an aerial fielding dive moment, and I think he's just gestured to the dugout that he's picked up a little injury here. Oh, it's gone through the keeper, gone through Watson as well.
Yeah, I think there was a little edge on this one. Let's have a look to see. The umpire calls it. No, he's convinced to play in this PSL.
Yeah, run!
Oh, that's a good shot. Very, very quick this outfield, and yep, it's gone for a boundary. It's the end of the over. 11 for none.
Around the stadium. Good shot. Right on top of the bounce. He was looking very confident, Ehsan Ali.
And you're not worried about the bounce there either, Wilco. That's where you've got such a huge advantage on these wickets. They're not bouncing, so as long as you hold your batting shape. I'm talking now about your top half in particular. Just holding your shape and not trying to overhit the ball.
He's got away with that. He's not timed. I don't think he's timed anything outside the off stump yet, Shane Watson.
It's really interesting to see the way that he shaped his hands before this shot. He was absolutely trying to smash this and then realised that it just got inside him a little bit. So he kind of backed off. I think initially he was targeting straight down the ground. When he realised he couldn't get underneath the ball, then he started to play it square.
Still hasn't timed it. Good throw. Well, a direct hit normally evokes a response from the umpire to go upstairs, and we're going upstairs. James Vince is the fielder, the Englishman. Okay, we can deal with this quickly then, because he's well home.
Yeah, you could tell he was miles in there, Shane Watson. Sauntered in. Look at this. Look, he's not really even running that hard. Good throw, mind you, but he's just sauntering in there, and to go upstairs there was a little frivolous.
Problem here for the bowler, because you just saw there that he fell over in his follow through. Have a look here, just keep your eye on the bowler, and he's gone down here in a heap, and he's immediately felt the back of his thigh above the knee here. Just keep your eye on the bowler. He's punched this through extra, and they're going to get two. Oh, now they might have to have a look at that. It's the captain, He's tried to retrieve this. Oh, it's like a bar of soap. It just won't stay in his hands. Now, I think he might be okay. Oh, it's going around there like on this field like a snooker table. Now then.
The thing is, when he first touches the rope there, he didn't actually have it on his hand. I think it was the next time when his knee just touched it, he tried to flick it back. In any case, it's 4.
But you know what, Haydos, that was just a push from Shane Watson. It wasn't aggressive, it was just a... There's more in this from Watson. Now he's got his radar tuned.
See, that's a good shot. You notice that in his defence from very first ball, we made comment about how solid it sounded on the bat. Have a look at this. He's got no fear of trying to catch up because of the power. He just makes really solid contact on the ball. I see so many players trying to overhit the ball, but not Shane Watson. He just strikes it, gets it clean rather than hard.
Good point. Scared of using up deliveries because he knows he can catch up. He's going to get 4 more here. That's not a good line from the bowler, Noman.
He's really been manipulated around the field here now. Watson taking control. See the experience of him. A couple of good tucks just in front of point, and now hangs back, rolls his hands over it. Smart cricket.
Smart cricket from Watson, but you can't bowl down there, not to Shane Watson. He'll sweep you all day.
Oh, I don't think he's finished here either. He's got his way. He got a stacked offside field.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot. He has just rocked back and clouted it over mid-off.
Yeah, he gets a taste for it, doesn't he? No surprise there that he hadn't finished his boundary spree in this over. Once he gets a bit of a taste for the boundary, gets a bit of that sense of just dominating one bowler, he'll take the opportunity.
Meant that Shane Watson got down the other end, and he has now hit 4 consecutive. Ooh, some bounce, some genuine bounce from the giant.
Just a point of difference, isn't it? Just the height. This is the wicket. You see, he's trying to swat it across the line here. And it was caught by the substitute fielder, Irfan Khan. Good catch as well. Only travel on it. But that's the difference, Wilco. It's just that little bit of height. Bashes it in the wicket. You can see straight away Shane Watson having to try and make the adjustment as well. And I'll tell you the hardest thing about the big tall bowlers, it's actually just spotting where the ball's delivered from. Because someone like, for example, Danny Morrison, who has a shorter profile than this individual, but you actually spot where it is that he's bowling from, as opposed to maybe a 3-foot difference in where the ball's coming out. So your eyes have to make that adjustment, and that's what makes it hard.
Shane Watson has certainly moved up through the gears. 28 from 18. Tucks him round the corner. And it's continuing his run of boundaries.
Oh, Leaking boundaries here on Multan. Pace of the bowling gets a little bit more heated, but that's to be expected as you get a little bit older. Anything over 130 odd, 140 odd, yeah. Easy when it's like this. It's a nice little silver salver for him.
And that's not going to help. Just what Rousseau would have been hoping for. He's 0-5 and a little leg stump long hop that he can just tickle away, and that gets him off the mark.
Left-handed, and he's done it so often here. Oh, that is humming. Oh, beautiful. Big appeal. What is going? You're kidding me, aren't you? Here is Saad-Afridi. No, cries are captured, but Rousseau has dined out with a boundary straight away.
He's got this format down. He's played an immense amount of cricket and he's positive. He got some runs in the last game and confidence is good. Yeah, he's adapted well. He's adapted his style and technique to the way the surface is playing, and he's a man in form. Excellent 50 over 820 odd runs in the PSL. That leaves him number 2 position. Hard to believe that Islamabad let him go a while back.
Dino, you ripper.
Good move, Dino.
Well done. You know, I think about what, 81 not out, wasn't he, the other night, of 55. So, and good touch. And now if Rousseau can find his feet here, the lovely left-hand, right-hand combo.
Oh, we said the teams would chase here in the pitch report early today, and proved to be good to bat on. Watson, so dynamic, scores all around the park. We've seen some great offside plays, some power strokes down the ground, touches down a third man. In between that, it's been too easy. When they've bowled a good delivery, it's been easy to get the one and rotate strike, left-hand, right combination.
Now there's Nouman Ali into the attack.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Early on in his innings, he was trying to force, he was getting quiet, only 6.9.
Big heave and a miss from Watto. Certainly felt the length was there, didn't he? And he wanted to go onside. But again, not a tall bowler. Skidding through.
Still safe shot from Watson. Cruz back for 2. What does he do now? He just keep ticking it over. He's got his team in the game.
Oh, lovely.
Chance.
And that was DC, Dan Christian. And he might have burned himself on that AstroTurf. There's a covering on the side of the square for one of the pitches here. And it had to be a direct hit with the dive and the pickup. Let's watch this from Christian.
Lovely.
He's on the AstroTurf there. Oh, yeah. Give him a white, dear fellow.
Go on.
T-shirt wrong.
No man.
Yeah, that's the way he operates against spin. Very powerful striker off the back foot.
And he stayed deep in the crease off the back foot, and the spinners have bowled at a pace, so they've allowed him to do that. They've not mixed up the pace. They bowled maybe a little too quickly for Watson, and he's been camped on the back foot, all too easy for him.
That's well bowled. Saw the batsman coming down the pitch. Changed the angle. Bowled it on the pads. So if they win, Gladiators would have won 3 straight matches. and all chasing targets. Zalmi Islamabad and now probably Multan Sultan. Yeah, once again, it's a big shot off the back foot down the ground. Last tumble probably was not needed, but in the end it was pretty dramatic. And Watson has been dismissed. Something to look forward to for Multan Sultans now.
The first time that he's been asked to hit off the front foot. Try the Freedy. Pull this one a little slower. That looks fine. The back foot looks fine as well, but he bowled a little slower and bowled it up to Shane Watson. Shane Watson trying to go towards.
Strong drive, and Afridi is a little stunned. He was expecting the fielder to stop it, not to be.
Bowled it at a brisk pace, comes onto the bat, so the flat bat through the offside is an option, and it skidded away. The deep point was quite fine.
Once again, beautifully placed through the offside. 100 comes up for Quaitta Gladiators. Yeah, wanted to take him downtown off the front foot. It was skied in the air. There's a little bit of confusion. Shan Masood did well in the end not to go for it. And, well, thumbs up from Sir Vivian for Watson.
Just a little bit of flight, throw it up there. It was a good catch in the end. Irfan judging it nicely. Try the Freedy. Yeah, similar pose.
Umar Akmal is middling the ball beautifully in this HBL PSL. 71 30s. Very good strike rate, average of almost 30. Got a 75 in his first encounter. Yeah, there's frustration creeping up, and Afridi is not happy. An easy single leaked.
Yes, no, maybe. One, you.
Yeah, all eyes on Umar Akmal, how he started off with an aggressive fashion. Had the subtlety as well. Yeah, very good down the ground. 360-degree player when he's on form. It was a very good innings, very good start to HBL PSL for Umar. That's into the gap and 4. That'll hurt Irfan quite badly. After bowling a couple of good balls, he's gone away for 4, and so pressure is released, and pressure is once again on Multan Sultans.
Russo, after Watson's dismissal, has taken the mantle. A couple of pretty crisp boundaries. Short ball. It's a quick outfield, small ground, the pull shot in the gap. And Russo gets the boundary. This hurts Multan.
Edge and gone for 4 again. Yeah, I think he saw mid-off up in the circle, so wanted to get through that angle. Over the infield, sliced it into the fence, over the third man range.
Just making sure there's no pressure built. The intent to smash it down the ground big. Outside edge.
Catch is the call, and dropped. Grasped. Afridi needed this. Yeah, running catch. Looking at the fence, probably looking at the ball. And did he have the confidence really to pull it off? Rangan.
Riley Russo didn't get any of it. Carried quite a long way. And in this day and age, you expect these to be taken. Very close to the fence. difficult skill, but the levels have gone so high that you expect these to be taken. Afridi really disappointed, and a maximum.
Bowls another wrong one. He's got a good googly shot, Afridi, and he's got lovely variations as well, unlike the other leg spinners who just go absolutely flat at one trajectory. Afridi has got the gull really to flight the ball, and he picked the wrong one, but Evans grasping it. I think he's looking at the fence also. Goes big into the gap for 4. This is beautifully struck. Nights on cricketjeff.com. Big wind and hitting the ball into the gap. So many things to like about Riley Russo in this innings. His quality batting against spin, and he's been so good with Watson as a batting pair. Reading this run chase perfectly. 43 years of 30 balls. No. Yeah, nice and early call from him.
.33 required from 30, and Quaitta are going about their business well. Umar Akmal with his first boundary. Lots of time to play the shot. So 29 needed from 29. Quaitta looking to make it 3 wins out of 3. Tomorrow night we've got the Zalmi, Peshawar Zalmi against Karachi Kings. And then we have 3 days of double headers here in Sharjah. Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Sir Vivian Richards there in the front with Dwayne Smith.
Wonderful character. Great to see him here as the mentor again for Quaitta Gladiators. Here's Russell. And there's Rousseau. And it's all go through cover here.
Well, I think Andre Russell's a problem for the Multan Sultans with his bowling, because clearly he's not 100% bowling fit. He's bowling at pedestrian pace, and the ball is coming out so badly. He's got a problem. He's had a problem with his knee. I think it's the left knee, the one that lands, and I think he's just not nearly the force that he should be as a bowler. .50 up for Riley Rousseau, the South African in the Quaitta Gladiators team. He's 50 with 7 4s and a 6 from 35 balls.
Rousseau, the Kolpak king, and he loves it in this part of the world. Dines out regularly in 2020. So dominant. Riley Rousseau.
Nicely played. Umar Akmal, who's got a 75 not out and a 44 already in this tournament. And there we are. There's a chance for a batsman to win $100 in the Zik Motor Oil hit and win contest if he hits the ball between the Zik Motor Oil branding. Picked up short of a length, and Riley Rousseau is He's already bowled 2 deliveries because Ali Shafiq went off with a leg injury. So Multan look like they're going down here in Sharjah, and looks like Quetta are going to win 3 out of 3.
Yeah, Riley Rousseau, wonderful addition to any franchise T20 side. Brings up his 50 again. He's just such a force. It took a while to get going. In fact, he was none from 5, and he got that one off his hit from Mohammad Afan, and it was a boundary, and he was still slow to get going, but once he knows how to play catch-up, he can be so lethal. Well, that's easy. Lovely deft touch. There's no slip-in. There's no third man. And now a 50 partnership between these two.
Yeah, the 50 partnership bus keep on trucking. He's got his eye in well here, Rousseau. The Dan Christian, he comes fresh off the plane from Australia, from domestic duties down there. Yeah, no. Oh, here we are. Look, time for a Tapal tea moment. I can't talk and drink at the same time.
Oh, Alan.
Very nice.
I can't believe we saved you some.
Very pleasant. Try it. It's very nice. So 12 required from 20 deliveries. So 150 up.
Causing him issues.
Well, it's been an accomplished innings, this, from the South African Riley Rousseau. Took his time at the start, much like Shane Watson did, but once he got his eye in and once he got the measure of the pace of this pitch, a long slice of luck that basically hits the ball hard. I just think, Danny, looking at Andre Russell bowling, he was such a
data on left-handers in this form of the game in the last decade that are so adept at playing catch-up. Yeah, Andre Russell, look at that. Hardly any follow-through from Andre Russell. Oh, yeah, he is in a bit of discomfort, definitely.
.155 for 2, 6. And pick up a couple here. It's going to be 4. And the scores are level.
Yep, mascots are all happy, pumping around Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Rousseau was clickety-click 66 from 44 in 0. And he tries a little change up here to Dan Christian. And time to finish things off.
1 required. That's the winning blow. And Riley Rousseau steers the Quetta Gladiators home here in Sharjah. He finishes 67 not out. And in 8 18.3 overs. Quetta Gladiators 161 for 2. They have beaten Multan Sultans by 8 wickets, and now Quetta have won 3 out of 3.
And there you have it. Quetta Gladiators continue to be undefeated in the HBL PSL 2019 Season 4. Congratulations to the Gladiators there. There you go, the chief gladiator, the legendary Viv Richards, celebrating there, the man from the Caribbean. It has been a great run for the Gladiators so far. And Multan Sultans, well, very ordinary cricket there on display from Multan Sultans. Clearly, they are going to have to think about their performance tonight once again. And we will talk about that once we come back from this break.